This is the EMEET S600 4K webcam. I'm going to show you what it looks like, how it performs, how you can improve it, and that way you can decide if it's the right webcam for you. I already reviewed this product in another video, and that review was highly criticized because, well, I'm not a reviewer. I'm just a random guy who bought a webcam off Temu. By the way, there's an affiliate link in the description of the video that will take you directly to the product page. You can find more detailed information there. This is a box that the product comes in. You can see the webcam printed in high quality on the front, so already the expectations are high. It says EMEET SmartCam S600. I don't know what the SmartCam refers to. It might just be the autofocus and auto exposure features, because I don't remember anything smart about it. But the description on the website does mention intelligent autofocus and auto light correction. It's a 4K Ultra HD webcam with 2 microphones that actually looks and sounds pretty good. The quality is solid, it's well built, nothing feels flimsy, everything feels premium. The EMEET S600 has a maximum resolution of 4K and 8 megapixels. Frame rate can be up to 60 FPS, but that's limited to 1080p. 30 FPS is the max frame rate if you're using it in 4K. The lens has a wide-angled field of view of 73 degrees, which I find ideal for streaming and meetings. You can also zoom in and narrow it down to 40 degrees, but you will lose some quality. It has 2 built-in omnidirectional microphones, so you do get decent stereo capture directly from it. It also comes with a rotating privacy cover, which is essential for webcams nowadays. It has a USB-C connection, and that was one of the most important aspects for me. The EMEET S600 is super easy to install. You just plug in the USB-C cable that is included, plug the other end to your computer, your system will detect it's a webcam, and you're able to use it right away with any software. You don't need any special software for it to work, and you don't need the EMEET Link software, as it doesn't really do anything else other than show you all the adjustments that you can make. Supposedly the microphones have noise cancellation, but the sound you're listening to right now comes directly from the webcam without any filters. Overall, the sound is good and you should be able to use it without any adjustments for online meetings or even for live streaming. But don't worry about the noise. You can easily remove it using any meeting app or streaming software. This is what the webcam looks like with natural light coming from my window without any adjustments. This is what the webcam looks like with light coming from my monitor without any adjustments. This is what the webcam looks like with my usual streaming setup without any adjustments. Now this is what the webcam looks like after making a couple of adjustments. I find this look a lot more natural and cinematic. To make it look like this, go to the webcam settings of whatever app you're going to use it on. For this example, I'm using EMEET Studio, which is a streaming software like OBS Studio. Now reduce the contrast to 120 or just a little bit. Now find the settings for exposure and switch it from automatic to manual. And reduce the number to -10 or 11. Now this is how the webcam looks like with natural light coming from my window. This is what the webcam looks like only with light coming from my monitor after adjusting the settings. And this is what it looks like with my usual streaming setup. Adjusting these 2 settings gives you the best image quality possible. But there are some big buts that you need to consider whether you make these adjustments or not. The EMEET S600 doesn't perform well in low light. It also struggles from time to time with autofocus and auto exposure, especially if there isn't enough light, but also if there is too much light. The way I normally use it for streaming is with autofocus disabled and with those 2 settings that I told you to adjust. The audio quality is good overall. Sure, it doesn't have the best microphones and it has a bit of noise, but the sound you're listening to right now comes directly from the EMEET S600. I would say the sound is clear and you can use it for any situation. If you're using a meeting app like Zoom, there should be a noise cancellation option for your microphone. Just activate that and the noise will be gone. If you're using a streaming software like OBS or EMEET Studio, you can use a noise reduction filter to get rid of that noise. And that's it. Clean sound directly from the EMEET S600. Now let's do a quick autofocus test so you can see how it performs. I'm going to use this little JoJo's Bizarre Adventure figure that I got in my recent Japan trip so you can see how it does. And now back to my face. Well, it's not amazing, but it's not terrible either. I've never had this device act weird or overheat, even when using it at the highest settings for a long period of time. I've used it for online meetings, for live streaming, and content production, and it has never disappointed me. But like I said, it does struggle with autofocus and auto exposure, so if you're gonna have a lot of movement and light changes when using it, I don't think this is the webcam for you. I personally found the EMEET S600 on Amazon for a very reasonable price. And honestly, because of its flaws, I would only recommend you buy it if you find it for the right price. It's a good 4K webcam with USB-C connection and decent microphones, and you only have to make a few adjustments to get the best out of it. Anyway, I hope this video helped you make a decision on the EMEET S600. If you want to buy it, my affiliate link is in the description of this video and it will take you directly to the product page. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.